Hey guys, this is Taylor reporting live on Screencast-O-Matic, wanting to inform you all on how to communicate with the new 21st century kids. This new method will also create a more paperless classroom. Save the trees is what I always say. Alright, so it's called Edmodo. Edmodo can be used as a means of communication between the students and teachers and between the students one-on-one. It serves as an educational Facebook. This network enables teachers and future teachers just like us to share content, distribute quizzes and assignments, and manage communication with students, colleagues, and parents. You can use Edmodo to turn in homework. This site also provides discussion boards to keep the students' interaction with others and discuss the topic given in class that pertains to the lesson taught that week. Edmodo also provides the option of having online classes by creating a tab for chatting and conversations that answer the questions given online. We can also use Edmodo as a grading resource where all grades are recorded and saved for each student, which is beneficial for the teacher and student because it's all viewed right there. Edmodo is a safe site that will remain private between the teacher and student group, created so no creeps will be able to lurk on the page. All right, so I'm going to come over here and log in. It's taking a little bit. Awesome. All right, so we're just gonna come over here and view my profile. I just wanted to point out that Edmodo provides a profile for each user. And as you can see, I categorize myself as a teacher, a third grade mathematics teacher, because that's just my preference. That's what I want to do in the elementary field. All right, we're gonna go back to the home page. And you can see right here, this is a really beneficial part of Edmodo, the notes part where you can just have any announcement that you want to make to the students in your groups, or if you want to remind them that they're having a pep ride that next day or assignment is due in a couple of hours or days. It's really beneficial. And then we're going to come over here up to the tabs and we're going to click on quizzes. If you can see that we can create quizzes on here and we can create due dates with assignments that automatically are synced to the other grade books. So we're going to come over here and you can you have the option of adding it to the grade book or adding locking the assignment after its due date. I think that's really good. You know, you get to see who's actually coming in and completing the assignments on time. All right, we're going to jump to the polls or the surveys. The surveys provide or offer students a democratic feel to the classroom. This can be used to take a poll on whether assignments need to be extended or if students would like to create a project rather than an assessment on the topic being discussed that week. I think that's really beneficial. It gives the students a say in what the classroom operation should be. All right, and then over here, we're gonna come over here. You can see that it says invite your colleagues. So that means that you can create a group for all your teachers or the close teachers that you constantly keep in contact with. You and the other teachers can stay in communication with each other and you can branch off of ideas or consolidate lesson plans and so much more. The great thing about this site is there are endless possibilities on how we can utilize this site. All right, we're gonna come over here. Here we can create a planner that can contain our lesson plans, to-do lists, tasks, and upcoming events that we need to be reminded of. Alrighty. And then we are going to come over here and just like Facebook, Edmodo provides notifications that help us remember and remind us of tasks needed to be completed or viewed. So it's basically linked to the planner and linked to the notifications in the notes over here that tell us when assignments are going to be due, you know? You can always use another reminder. You can never have too many. And then we also are going to come over here to Edmodo is also linked to the Microsoft Office, so essays and PowerPoint presentations can be linked to the site and can never be lost before a project needs to be presented or an essay is due. I think that's really beneficial because a lot of the times we do forget or the computer doesn't work with us. So if it's linked to the site, it's more helpful to the student and the teacher. And just like Facebook, Edmodo provides apps that can connect to every subject in the public school system, like science, art, and special ed, and more, as you can see. I'm just going to come over here and point it out over here. You can see right here that it provides more apps and different lesson plans that teachers can use as assignments or quizzes or tests, just anything. Well, that's all I have for this tutorial. Thank you for viewing and listening. This is Taylor Patterson signing off.